want to play the violin like Mr. John, like Mr. John. I want to play the violin like Mr. John, like Mr. John. I want to play the violin like Mr. John, like Mr. John. I want to play the violin like Mr. John, like Mr. John.
Hello there, and welcome once again to Violin Teaching by Mr. John. All right, here we are, lesson number 2. Basically what I did the same little thing on each string. Okay, so what I want to make sure that we get across today is the very importance of the names of the strings on the violin, especially when we start to read little lessons. We're actually going to read notes and teach you how to read notes and practice reading notes. You want to do that? I think you should. And so it's very important that you know the names of the strings. There are 4 strings, of course. The lowest one is a G, then D, then A, then E. And you go, how do I remember G, D, A, E? How am I going to remember that? Girls don't always eat. I know, it's silly, but it does help you remember G, D, A, E. Girls don't always eat. Or if you'd rather, girls don't always elope. So, there you go. So, I'm going to combine that lesson from the first lesson, which was the drawing of the bow. This is a great warm-up. Freeze, draw it, freeze. Okay, that's a good exercise, and it really gets your arm ready for control. It gives you control over this hand, which you really need. You need to be able to go. All right, thank you very much. We'll see you next time.
I want to play the violin like Mr. John, like Mr. John. I want to play the violin like Mr. John, like Mr. John.